All right, guys. All right. I think we're ready to go now. Actually, really ready to go. So let's blast off, shall we? I mean, there may have been some challenges doing Discord at the same time, but I'm good. All right, here we go. I'm gonna give it a shot at streaming in both. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take a casual run around and I'm kind of avoiding the whole housing thing with her because I'm not. I've done it already with my main up in in game, and with this one, I just want to run around. I just want to play. You know. Let's see what we can get into, shall we? Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I could fly. So I should go ahead and get my mounts. Get my mounts open. Now the thing about her being a rogue is she should probably go for a more profile type of ride, but I probably won't end up doing that. I don't know if this level they can fly or not. You know, and that's I don't need to not collect it. I'm not mount hunting right now, so I'm gonna turn that off. And let's see. Okay, that should be a good enough filter. 123 mounts. Hmm. Anixia is one of my favorites. Now the Armani Battle Bear, that one's kind of insulting. So, but I do like her. I like her. I want to put her on here anyway, even though I may not be able to use her. I'm gonna put her on anyhow, cause she's beautiful. And yeah, my elf looks awesome from there. And let's pick one more. Let's see what my ground mount. Pick that one out. Pick that one out. And also, like, I like to have the Tundra one handy because it's easier to just sell stuff while you're out there. Technically, she is a blood elf. I need to ride a big chicken, or the whatever they call them, hawk striders. Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna have to go with that. There's something old school about it. I kind of like, you know. Although putting her on the wolf is pretty cool too. Oh, that's not bad. But I haven't even been there yet, so it's kind of lame. And then there's that. That's really lame. This one's cool, but I kind of save it more for like my orc or my engineers. Let's see. Oh, this one's cool too. She looks cool on this one. Riding around on this one. Yeah, that one. The purple one. Oh, dude, there's just you see you can get lost in all these kind of little things. About a crocodile. Yeah, that's not exactly yeah, none of these are particularly low profile now, are they? This one. Although the Nightborn Mana Saber, because we're like allies and stuff, so I don't know. I'm kind of liking that one too. Let's put the cat on here. Goodbye, Hawkstrider. Just had to do it. Just had to. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Now I'll get back down to business. I need to find my Tundra. Oh, I could be really wrong. You want to see this? Ready? That's the Night Wolf. Hold on. Where's the this one? There we go. Run around on a like a goat, right? Oh, what do they got going on? Some festival stuff. I'm not interested. Oh, it's got that stupid setting on it. It don't matter. Anyway, let's find out if I can fly at this level. I don't know if I can. Well, apparently I can. Hallelujah. Naturally. I hit every building. Yeah, now let's get a good view of everything and get Orgrimmar. Look at all the spikes. Why would anybody want to be on the Alliance side? You can visit places that look like that in Europe. I don't know of any place on Earth that you could visit that looks like Orgrimmar. See, that's part of why I'm on the Horde side. We're just the cooler side. We're the heavy metal side. Like you go to the Dark Moon Fair and go to the mosh pit for PvP and stuff with all the undead. That's just excellent stuff right there. Oh, we got our airships. Oh, I remember back when like I had to use that transportation because I had no mounts, I had no money. But that's way, way back a long, long time ago. But yeah, it's just a cool way to like view Orgrimmar. And Orgrimmar is a cool place. I don't care what anybody says. Maybe I ought to see about where I'm supposed to go, huh? I think Orgrimmar is an awesome, awesome place. Apparently, I'm probably having to go through the portal. We've got a portal room. I remember back before, yeah, I remember back when you had to get mages. You know, took away a source of income for a lot of mages. All right, let's see what this quest is. I bet it's gonna be cool though. It's a what? Is this thing say fabulous? What does it say? Furniture? Does it really say furniture? It's a quest to go get furniture? I'm not trying to be cranky, but rah, furniture. It's a quest to go get furniture. All right, I'm being cranky. Goodbye. I, you know, oh my God, bros. You know what we did here with this? We simped the shit out of our game. Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that, but okay, I know somewhere in the world of Warcraft there's still like conflict and not Martha Stewart. Nothing against Martha Stewart, nothing against housing. I might like it if I was in Sims. Honestly, I'm like, what? I wouldn't complain about a nice trophy room. A cult within. Now, see, that sounds like something that has nothing to do with home decorating. That sounds like what I'd really need to be doing with my time. Anyway, let's get a ground level view of Orgrimmar. For those of you that don't actually play the game. And yes, isn't that kitty kitty beautiful? Let me see. That kitty is beautiful. Let's run around on the cat. So this is like right here, the hold where we all like, sit, and that's where like Thrall is. I don't know if Thrall's there right now. I have no idea who's there. In my current like timeline of WoW, I don't know who the boss is right now, who the war chief is. And in a way, it's kind of a relief because when I do know who the war chief is, it's usually he's gonna die or he's gonna get replaced or something's gonna happen. You know? Ooh, look at all of these quests. We got Elden Ring, Sarnak, yeah. Mm. To me, talking to a general is always a good place to start. Oktar Blood Elf, I am Nazgrim. Okay. You are hereby ordered to present yourself to Grumush Hold immediately. All in service to the Horde to swear fealty to their new war chief. Do not keep him waiting, Blood Elf. Oh, dude, Garish, Garish. I should definitely go follow this and see if this has got. Yeah, if it memory serves me correctly, that means I'm in the timeline of Garish, which is freaking cool. He was a jerk. He was a jerk, but he was a good character. Like, He was still a good character, even if he did turn into some kind of Nazi. But he was still, he was, he was well written. He was actually a pretty good character. I don't think they should have destroyed him like they did. Like they should have maybe left him as like a factional thorn in the side. Dude, this is Pandaria. Yeah, yeah. This is Pandaria. I think. It could be Toll. It could be Tollbar too. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done some of this. I haven't been back in the old world in a long time. Oh, I'm pretty. Yeah, it's not Northrend. I think we got there first. I think we went together. That was a collaborative gig, right? Blade Fist Bay. Okay, I'm just gonna go and find out. Let's do this. If it's PvP, it's PvP. I can't remember and I don't really care. I'm just gonna go get into it and get it done. Ooh, look at all the dead bodies that come in here to try to do assassinations. Who is they trying to kill anyway? Who's the current guy? Rokan! Oh man. Yeah, I agree with you. I miss playing my troll because of I quit playing my troll and I quit playing my undead because of the way they handled like this Edric. He's technically Edric is the one that my main character, my main orc, that's his like clan right there. So that's his like clan chief. That's his clan like chieftain. Yeah, that's my clan. Like you do the to get the Mangar orc, which I do have one, and he's not very high up in level yet. But I did unlock the Mangar orc because yeah, I love the orcs. They're the one thing in the game that has kind of been disappointed from time to time, but overall I haven't like hated them. Like their storyline is still I just feel like they're more open to chaos because of their just base storyline. They're more open to chaos. That makes sense. So like the disruptions that go on with them don't bother me that much. But like here's some of the stuff like you do for your trades, smelting and all that, but it's not that big of a thing to me. Um, I do some of the crafting and the trade, but it's mostly when I would get caught up in the game and kind of get bored, or if I really was in a gear gap, because I mean that's really what crafting in WoW was usually about. Was originally was it was there to fill the gaps of just pieces you didn't get, and you were leveling past like the ones that were at your level when you got the other gear. I guess you could say. I thought I'd take the normie route for everything instead of just flying around and all that. So you guys can kind of see our world from like just the ground and kind of the way we used to when the game was fresh. And everything was like harder to acquire, and that's part of what a lot of the elitist players in the game kind of complained about for like a whole decade was the idea of nerfing down the game and making it easier for the harder achievements to be had by everybody. And I'm not like the top kind of player. And in my earlier days of playing WoW, though, I was really aggressive with it. I was really into it. So I wasn't bad, but I wasn't like living it per se. I wasn't like a pro at it or something. Um, oh yeah, let's go fly the old school way, right? Yeah, this is cool, and it'll have a cool cinematic. Cause yeah, I realized this character is low enough that she's actually just still back in the base world, and I think that's kind of cool. Actually, I know right now everybody's streaming what's going on currently, but to me it's all you know. Um, dude, it's my favorite goblin back online. Dude, I'm a goblin. Well, I mean, on my other character, Rizzo's a goblin, but she's in game. She's nowhere near Orgrimmar. She's in the War Within. 'Cause yeah, I'd been off for 4 months working on the studio, so obviously I couldn't even finish the War Within expansion technically, which is unfortunate. But these are shorter expansions, and I think now that the studio infrastructure's done, yeah. Yeah, we're going to Pandaria, right? Or we're in Northrend. We're going to Pandaria? I can't remember, y'all, but I'm pretty sure this is going to Pandaria. It's just been that long. General Nags or them. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna. I don't even remember how to use her stuff. I'm just jumping right into the action without even remembering. I got transmogs to buy, so I'm just gonna go do my quests. And like I said, they got all this housing stuff and all this stuff that's a big part of Midnight. I know that it's not all the way out yet. We're in the pre-expansion phase, and I do have access to it because I did buy it early. Are we going to Zandalar? No, we're going to Pandaria. We're going to Pandaria. Oh gosh, sorry to be so excited about it, but I love Pandaria. I have a lot of transmogs from there. I spent a lot of time there, and I definitely did the remix. And the remix was fun. I liked what they did with the cloak. I liked the whole idea that you leveled up the cloak and you kept it the whole time. I don't have a problem with that kind of gear setup. I didn't really like the Legion weapon system where we all had access to the legendaries. I mean, I see the story value of it. You get to go learn what made those weapons legendary and collaborate with the person who made them legendary in most of the cases. And the Zalatath thing with the blade, that was cool because she's like the antagonist of like War Within. Oh, and I guess she still is in Midnight. So she's the antagonist of this trilogy of expansions. Yeah, this is cool. We're in Pandaria. The one thing that's disappointing about retail is you have characters at all kinds of different levels, and once an expansion ends, a lot of rewards or accomplishments are just cut off. I don't really know why they do it. To me, it should be perpetually available. You go get all of the content that's in an expansion done, you should get all of the rewards that come with it. Blast them, blast them. It doesn't turn out good for either one of us, but it's still a good one. Get a blast them, blast them. Dude, we got the cooler ships. You guys got to admit we've got the cooler ships. Look at that little boat down there. You could have found that back in the Renaissance. You wouldn't have found this thing in the Renaissance. Well, Da Vinci would have wanted to make this, but you know. Raw. The Thunder King. Oh my gosh, this is a good expansion. It's a good expansion here. Oh, well, we're gonna have bombs to defuse apparently. Like I said, it's been a long time. I don't even just back doing the remix. I don't remember the intro part that well. Parachute cord slicer. Okay. Let's go kill some troops, shall we? I like I like this part because we like go get on the cannons and like the guns, right? I think, right? Or do we just go down? Yeah, yeah. Check out this ship. Isn't this awesome? To me, it is. Look at this. I think it's cool. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Where's this go? Oh, this is it right here. The mini games in this game are like, I love these mini games. That was one of the things that was always pretty cool about it. That and the what you call it, the there we go, there we go. See what I mean by mini games? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, killing Alliance. Almost there. Lighten it up. Oh yeah. Yes. This is the Warcraft I like. I don't need to run around and do the house thing. Definitely the parachute slicer. Although I think I actually have that transmog already. Hey y'all, I'm 33. Right away, hit the ground and get some mining done. Definitely stealth down. I don't want to get attacked by a tiger while I'm on the ground and stuff. Isn't that cool though? But look at these animals, man. Ooh, a little closer than I wanted to be. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love being back in the world. Got quiet there for a minute. I'm concentrating. I'm enjoying it. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Nice to be back in like the real WoW. I guess the way you put it, the real WoW. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, I haven't even applied my poisons, y'all. What is up with that? Yo, oh, you know what? I don't even have my PvP stuff set. Oh my god, I'm like, that's so wrong, you know? Definitely want to reduce damage. Always want to reduce damage. But yeah, I gotta poison my blades, y'all. I kinda like crippling. Anything that slows them down gives me an advantage. Let's see how out of step I am with my character. Because, like I said, it's been a while since I played him. Maybe I should, like, just kill something simple. Well, that failed. No, I killed everything, and I forgot to, like, tree. I killed a tree frog at the same time. My bad. Yeah, I need a little work. I'm a bit rusty. Well, the best way to deal with it is to deal with real targets. Me, I just definitely don't read the quests most of the time. I look over at the side. Okay. Thunderhold munitions destroyed. Finish them. Okay. Thunderhold troops slain. Oh, we get to go kill Alliance. That's why I got excited about this because it was like, oh, hey, yo, you know what? Boom, and you can come back to the gunship. Isn't that cool? Dude, this general's got some swag going on here, doesn't he? Sorry, I just like checking it out. I can fly down, so you guys can see like Pandaria from this view. Look how awesome this place is. Very awesome place. Also, look at all the shortcuts you can take. Somebody's after me. Come get some then, bitch. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Oh, he's still mad, isn't he? Ooh, I did almost die. But the other good side about like being a rogue, boom, stealth down till I heal. You know, like I said, my rogue is a class I really like, but I'm real out of touch. I haven't played in a long time, so I don't even remember all of my stuff. Ooh, fishing. Hey, that's another good way to recover my health. I know that sounds crazy. There's a war going on around me. Let's go fishing. But fishing's just always been one of my things in the game from way, way, way back. Yeah, let's do some fishing, y'all. I know, like I said, but I gotta heal, right? So I don't think I have food or potions or anything. Oh, I do have my healing stones. There you go. That'll make that part go along a lot faster. Oh, and I did have some food. I should be using that to get the buffs that you get from it. Oh, I'm too low level to use that, of course. And now I should sharpen up my stuff to sharpen my blades. Oh, that one's a better one anyway. Dang it, I used the wrong one. I guess it doesn't really matter though, does it? I'll just apply the other one on it. There we go. What did I get as far as loot anyway? Pristine mysterious shot satchel. Let's open it and see what's in it. Ooh. Fortuitous satchel. Okay, so I got another one. Oh, it's a 30 slot bag. Yes. Oh, I don't have a slot available. Actually, all my. Yeah, I need to. Mm, okay, I see what the problem is. I'd have to sell some stuff. But hey, I got a 30 slot bag. Yo, that's nice. What is this? Empty mysterious potion. Well, yay. Yeah, I could totally sell some stuff, I think. 25. Six finger claws of quick blade. I haven't collected the appearance. That's the other thing. You have to like equip the stuff. Um, I might. No, my shaman's too high level for it, so I might just go ahead and equip it temporarily so I can sell it. I have technically got most of my health back. Hmm. Silverleaf tea. Tangy yogurt. There we go. There's something I can eat. What's this? Mysterious headgear. Ooh. Gonna have to switch headgear. Have to lose my beautiful helmet. Oh well. Like, ooh, I just went swimming. See what this helmet looks like. I don't like it probably. I like that other one, and that other one comes from like Burning Crusade. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what this new helmet looks like. There we go. Oh my god, it's like a flashlight helmet. So like there's this rogue running around with a flashlight on their head. There goes the whole element of stealth. It's gone. That's why transmogging exists. It's because you can get a reward that's really good for your rogue, but also just totally like immersion breaking. If I'm going to be a rogue and I'm running around stealth, how does it work that I have a lamp on the front of my helmet? It's not even a lamp. It's like a candle or something. I don't know what it is. You know? No, don't fall down there, Skittle. Okay. So, yeah, she looks like some kind of crazy, like, fireman or something. I don't like it. But I can empathize with what it's like to sit there and have to come up with all this different gear. I mean, you'd really have to like that part of design. And I don't mind it when I'm actually working on the character, but I can't say it's something that I would like to do long term. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all the time and not do anything else. No, I don't think I could specialize that way. I have made some cool weapons, and I could share those on the channel because they don't really go to anything specific. I just made them because I felt like it. I was inspired, you know. Yay, let's get a little fishing out of the way, shall we? Don't know if I hit the fishing target that good, though. Because, I mean, she can cook stuff for her own level, and, you like, the whole reason cooking exists in our game is to just give you a character buff. And since she's a rogue, oh, Flying Tiger Gourami. See, this is what makes it awesome. Oh, yeah, that's right, I gotta go visit Nat Pangle. He's like our fishing dude in the game. Goes all the way back to like what? Wasn't he in the Duskwalla Marshes? Wasn't he over there where Onyxia was, or the zone right next to it, or something like that? I mean, that's the other thing I probably should do is like just take you guys on a tour of exactly how big this world is. Like this world is huge, and so I mean, in that sense, you can play for the end game. I do a little bit, so I keep current when I can. You know, like I said, I've been away for a few months, so it's hard to stay current with that going on. But like, okay, it's time to get after it. It is hard to stay current when you've got like, you know, your life gets a little busy like mine did with building all that, but my playstyle is a little bit more like, yeah, I definitely kind of have a strata where I've always got an in-game character or two. Actually, I've got more than two because I've been playing this a long time, so but also like I've got a whole nother account with a bunch of them, and none of them are maxed anymore because I haven't played them in a couple of years. So, you know, so I kind of left it. You know, take the portal to Honeydew Village to Orgrimmar. Meet Grandmaster Ramesses in Orgrimmar. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? I don't know. I can always come back, I suppose. Here I go. I'm just gonna follow that quest chain. Just get it off of my books, because if it's not related to what I'm doing, I don't need it. And like I said, I can take you guys on a tour of the whole old world. Like, we've got kind of a desert Egyptian thing, and we've got like the. We just got a lot of cool stuff. In a way, it would be kind of cool if it wasn't for kind of the way the world is to like make a character from scratch. Um, you know, maybe give viewers a chance to like help pick. You know, because that way it can be something a race they're interested in, and then just start from the beginning with that race. You know, and that way that's a really cool way to see the world is from like a player's point of view, like the old way. Instead of now you just come in, you get boosted by the company or you pay to boost yourself, and I don't really like that part of it, but Everybody should be able to play how it works for them, I suppose, is what they're trying to make the place like. Not my business to worry about that. As long as I'm still having fun in the place. Yeah. And that's what's awesome about how big this world is. If there's something you're not having fun doing, just don't do it. Go do what you do have fun doing. And you mostly can. You mostly can. The area where it's tricky is like PvP is a little tricky because to have good healthy PvP, you got to have enough players interested in playing that style. And that's kind of where we've become like mostly a single player, sometimes a co-op PvE game focused that way more. But I'm not against it. I mean, the majority should rule in a game world. If I wanted something that was absolute PvP all the time, I'd be like playing Rust and stuff like that again. Desert, Black Desert was cool. So I mean, there are some good ones. I don't mind the battle royales, but I'm not really a big fan of them. I used to like it a lot more. Like when I was younger and I played video games with my dad, I like that. Like I'm gonna have to like show my age a little, but all the way back, technically Pong is a PvP game. It was player versus player, so player versus player used to be a way more popular like approach to games. People, I mean, chess and checkers is PvP. So technically, the majority of our games in our history of gaming has been player versus player. So I mean, that's part of why I'm kind of a little bit wired. Is ever since I was a kid, I've been playing PvP games. So I mean, you can figure out the patterns in a computer, and so it's not anything to be like that proud of beating, other than they just make the mechanics insane. But if you read and you understand, you can get through it. Grandmaster Rhyme. Oh my goodness. I gotta come. Oh my goodness. This is just having two entry quests. And I got both the entry quests apparently. And I didn't even need to do this. But oh well. Here I am. Ooh, I forgot about the trading post. Yeah. Yeah. I hadn't been here. But I haven't done anything to earn any coins or credits. But you can get a lot of cool stuff out of here. Some people complain that some of it's stuff you used to have to earn, and so it should have remained like unique, and it didn't. Happens. I don't worry about it. I mean that comes down to if you're the personality type that is always in the business of keeping up with your neighbor, and your life is built around comparing yourself to other people and measuring yourself up against other people. That's kind of unhealthy technically, but there are people that do it and are totally fine with it, and they want to put themselves in that kind of distress all the time by trying to keep up with other people instead of doing what actually just makes them happy. Well, what can you do? See, I don't like all of this light bearer stuff. I don't like the helmet. Now I will. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. Oh, I don't even have the currency to get it. That sucks. Probably to get on another character, but I always get the mounts out of the trade thing. I always get them. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy about going to collect mounts. Well, there's no point in being in here since I don't have any coins. And I don't have any coins because I haven't earned any. Because, like I said, I've been away for a while. Oh well. Okay. Ah, check this out. Yeah. Yo, I love this world. You see his cloak? That's tight. See, a lot of people know every little detail about the game. I don't. I don't need to. That's kind of like trying to. I mean, I'm a gnosis driven person, so I'm always trying to find gnosis. But I'm not like I don't require it in my fantasy where I'm just running around playing. No, I don't have to know everything. I have to know enough to be functional, not get in the way of other players, not cause them problems, be cooperative, that kind of thing. But like, I don't need to know every little piece. That and I have a pretty different idea on the lore. Oh man, the portal to Silver Moon. That's right, because they're fixing Silver Moon. Isn't that awesome? Oh man, I've been wishing for them to fix Silver Moon forever, so that's really an exciting thing to me. To see all these portals take you to a whole different continent that's got a whole bunch of zones, its own cultures, just so much going on. Is that that's not the Torrent, is that that's Tolbar, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, that's the house stuff. I don't want to go. Look, see the housing sign. I definitely don't want to go there. But yeah, I'm not surprised the Torrent are the ones leading it all. They are the nesters in the horde, if you will. So much for cattle roaming, huh? There's Pandaria. Pandaria is cool. It's a really cool world. Like, you have to go do this quest that, like, heals the turtle that is the island that these pandas live on. And yes, I said it. Pandas. And actually, there are some Mogushu that are alive around, too. I'm thinking. I can't remember if they were something caused by, like, the whole Shah thing. Because the underlying story of it is, like, the negative. So this is a real like karma type of like Eastern religious philosophy like approach. The storytelling of this is right, and so some of the underlying culture is like Asia. Obviously, this is pandas, and you can see in all the architecture that it is right. And it also is philosophically tied to it. And if I remember correctly, like the storyline of this place was I never did go meet what's his name in Orgrimmar. Marvel. I don't really care. I just want to get on with everything. Actually, I'm gonna go turn this fish in. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm like, I'm gonna go turn this fish in for a reward. It's a long ways from here, and just give me a chance to show off Pandaria to you. Onyxia, I'm sorry, but I think she's pretty. I think she's pretty. She was a bitch, though, and she gave Varian hell. And as a member of the Horde, I'm kind of proud to have her as a mount. She gave Varian and the Alliance a lot of hell. Very good infiltration job, and I think it was a good story, honestly. And it's been a while since we've had those kind of good stories. Let's go visit Nat Tangler. He's our fishing guru. But yeah, look at this world. Look at this. This place is cool. I don't care who you are. But as I was saying about what the underlying plot of this whole like expansion was, this idea that all the aggression and the negative energy was causing like energy rifts that were bringing up entities of its darker past and you know reviving one of the leaders and characters from a really dark period in their history. Um, and at the timeline that you meet them in, they've already kind of come to terms with their dark past and have like become very peaceful and passive. Though they do maintain their martial abilities, but it's more out of tradition, love of tradition, honoring those that suffered. Um, those kind of things, not out of aggression, I guess you could say so. But that's the kind of the underlying theme is that like this, the pathology of aggression creates an energy that brings forth like the darker entities and leaders, like well the Thunder King and stuff like that, to where they have to deal with their past literally physically because of the energy fields opening rifts everywhere because of the like conflicting energy. It's not peaceful, though most of the inhabitants are by nature peaceful. Um, When the Horde and Alliance land here, their animosity between each other feeds that rift and kind of overwhelms it. Um, this overall, it's a good story. I like it. As an alchemist, it's kind of logical why I like it. I like anything that like improves you, or is about improving everybody and everything for the greater good. Yeah, you can get cool stuff from old Nat. Totally can. Look at this place, though. Isn't it cool? And I still landed in the water. Dude, I am been away a while. I'm a little clumsy, I'll admit it. Yeah, you do like daily fishing quests with Home Dude. And you can get like the ultimate fishing rod, which I already have on my mains. My mains have been through it all the way from the beginning, and I made her about halfway through. Um, she's not quite like my rogues on my other account, but I still like her a lot. You know, I'm just terrible at this part. I'll admit it. Yeah. I'm sorry that I'm so rusty, y'all. I'll get back like control of my character again when like I've played it after a while. Dude, it's still a beautiful place, isn't it? The clouds, the environment. This was one of the this and it's definitely a transition for WoW. So this is definitely like how WoW like started to its look started to become a little bit more refined. I think technology improved a lot and they put it into the world. Like and this is one of those really I'm really fucking up my flying. This is one of those really beautiful worlds though. Even if I am just messing up all my flying. Gotta hit big targets because I'm like, just don't have the skill I used to have. And like I said, it's because I'm rusty and I've been away from the game for a long time. I just, uh, I've been away for a while, and so it kind of takes a little while to kind of get back in the saddle, if you will. Oh, Nat. There he is, the Fishing King himself. Check this fish out. Yay. I want to browse your goods. Yay. Let's see. Let me sell some stuff so I can also get rid of these bags. Or make, get different bag, get a newer bag put in. Newer bag, more stuff. No, it's S-Reels. Oh, hey, I bet you that leads me to some stuff in the future. Oh, I wonder if I can open this yet. 35, not quite there yet. I got this feeling that by the time I do, it's not going to matter. that I'll be way up ahead of the gear that's like available in there. Oh, I did like that one. I'll get rid of that. Let me see if I can. Oh, what is that? What is that? Enchant bracer minor health. That might not be a bad idea considering, like I said, I'm rusty and I could use some like. Oh, I hate those things where it's like no sale price. Ooh, I made myself a nice ring that I could put. Oh, I made myself a nice ring that has sockets. Oh, hey, wait a minute. My other ones have sockets. And I haven't even filled them? Oh, bro, I gotta do that. That definitely would contribute to me not, like, maxing out my, like, you know, my stuff. See, they don't have sockets. Just that one did, and I'm not looking at it right. But it's all good. Titles, oh boy, I got a lot of those. Kingslayer, yeah, riding around on Onyxia and Varian's dead. He got disenchanted. Actually, yeah, I'm like totally a Hordy, but I liked Varian, the king of the Alliance side. I liked him way better than Anduin. You could kind of, and you know, that reminds me, Anduin was actually what a teenager, I believe, when Pandaria came out. The current king, who's like an adult, yeah, he was a teenager back when Pandaria came out, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I'm still not quite level enough to open that. I should continue to sell some of this stuff though, or put it on so I can get it as a transmog. But I have some good stuff in here too, yo. I have some good stuff in here, but let me re-equip my blade. There, I can sell that, and I've got the transmog for it. Sell that. Sell that. What is that? What is that? The Darnhold challenge? Ooh, let me read that. Zephyrus minions of Elika reside in the ruins of the barracks. I don't even I don't even remember. I've been places. Alliance battle plans. Requires classic jewel crafting. Oh, I don't even know what level in jewel crafting I actually am. It's been that long since I played. That's plate. I can't even wear that anyway. That's level 25. I can totally sell that. Just trying to get myself some room so I can put that new 30 slot bag in, then I'll have way more bag space. Oh, why am I not wearing that? If you do this, the following stats change. Well, I can see why. See, look, it's level 36, right? It's got one armor point more, which increases my character's, like, you know, item level overall, right? But look at all the stat stuff I lose. Yeah, I gained 6 haste, which is actually kind of nice, but you see what I'm. That part is what makes switching gear just because of the item number kind of suspect to me. I'm gonna do it anyway. Hey, it looks cooler than what I have though. At least fits what she's wearing. Well, no, I think what she's wearing is kind of lame. Let's see. Gotta find what else I can sell. Elixir of giant growth. Well, as a rogue, honestly, I'm trying to diminish my size, not enhance it. So, vines when equipped. I don't want to sell that. In the old days, I'd put it on the auction house, but I think it's pointless nowadays. Although I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give it a try. Oh yeah, I should totally sharpen that blade. Somehow my item level went down, yo. How is that? That doesn't. Oh, I see what it is. The light drink. Oh my god. Okay, I see what it is. I got him backwards when I was looking at him. Happens. 30. Oh, definitely an upgrade. Okay. Of course, I don't think I can sell that either, so. I don't like that about that stuff they give you to boost your character when you've been away for a while. Then you end up not being able to sell it, like later. You know what I'm saying? I got some low level item level, like item level 11 and stuff, like, I don't know, jewelry and gear I made. Um, and some stuff I just need to send to my character who does the enchanting. I have a high level enchanter, I mean, and that's a handy thing to have. Or sometimes, like, see, this one is like, I haven't collected the appearance yet, but it's plates, so she can't even put it on anyway. So I'll send it to my warrior so he can temporarily put it on, and that way it ends up in my transmog wardrobe. Like I said, that's like kind of a part of the game. Is that's partly in game right there. Is the transmogging. Dude, where's my helmet? That's what she looks like without her helmet, y'all. Somehow I have an eye monocle. Maybe that is the helmet and I just didn't notice it. Oh, there's the mysterious headgear. The hell? She's wearing it, but for whatever reason it's not showing? Yeah, that's what's going on. It's not showing appearances. Oh, look at this, yeah. Huh. The Headless Horseman ones are cool. This is technically what I have. I like that one too. I'm gonna have to visit the transmogger. The transmogger is right here. Oh, you know what? I'll just leave her gorgeous hair out anyway. Why not? I'll worry about that cool helmet and all that stuff. My transmogs, I'll worry about them later. Angler Shen. Yeah, Pandaria. Fishing skill and more of those charm things. Kill Snap Claw in a cave at the bottom of. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, that's not really a fishing one, that's a killing one. I like the killing ones. Like I said, I'm playing Warcraft for a reason. I told y'all I'd kind of take a casual thing. I'm out here doing the fishing stuff. That's pretty casual, yo. Let's see. What other daily fishing quests? Cause yeah, I want to earn up my points and stuff. Tuskar, armored carp. All right, let's take care of this Snapclaw dude. Oh, look, there's some Alliance scum right there. More Alliance scum. Everybody's all trying to be house. Let's build houses together and be kumbaya, and I'm still stuck in the old school. Hey, this is Warcraft. Craft. The hell with them. you know, they're the enemy for a reason. Ooh, I don't want to get attacked by that. Somehow fish have instinct to find us. No, actually, it's just about your kill box and getting in their kill zone. But because even back in Pandaria, they weren't really that advanced as far as like when you get up into like in game, the AI and the NPCs and the PVEs that you have to fight against, they're better in their pursuit and in their behavior stuff. Let's see. I might die. Oh well. It's a good way to get like the rust knocked off is to go face an actual like worthy opponent. Well, naturally, one of the first things you want to do is pooch him right in the butt. Oh, ooh, I am having hell. I might die. I don't have my hotkey set. Yeah, I'm gonna die, y'all. About to find out what permadeath is like for everybody. Or I mean, what death is like in the game. You get to like corpse run and all that. I'm doing my best to get away, and I'm not I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm rusty. I don't even remember any of my like. I don't remember any of my rotation. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and so like we don't have permadeath. You have to corpse run. Nice, huh? But I don't actually like it because it was a big part of the early part of the game was messing with each other, and also fun little weird discoveries. Like when you ran a lot of dungeons, um, you die a lot, especially when you were new to the game in the early part of the game, and all of us were dying a lot learning the game back in vanilla. And one of the cool things I learned, oh yeah, that's right, I can't go under the water. I don't think while I'm a ghost, so I might actually have to like really show you what death is like in this game. Um, oh yeah, okay, I can go down. Oh, I forgot. One of the cool things like that me and my guild at the time in vanilla discovered. Um, we just assumed that if you were dead, you were literally dead to the World of Warcraft world, and so even if you were in a group and in a party or whatever, you were dead. So there was no point in communicating or trying to communicate with anybody because you're dead, right? There I am running back to my corpse in a dungeon. Or not in a dungeon, but in a big like open world thing we were doing. I can't remember. I think it was around Terran Mills, but I can't remember. We were dying a lot. We were fighting for resources. I remember that, so I know it wasn't a dungeon. We're all fighting to occupy the areas so we could get something. I can't remember. It's just been a long time. But so I'm in this big group and I'm still a corpse. I'm on and somebody was talking to me about resurrecting me. Wait, just let me resurrect you, kind of thing. And I was like, well, because we had Ventrilo, right? And I'm just thinking like old school and typed in, hey, yeah, that's a good idea. And everybody's like, wait a minute, you can talk through you can talk through the group chat and you can type through the group chat while you're dead. I didn't know you could do that. We're all like, oh dang, we could use death as a scouting mechanism. And that's kind of something that kind of developed into like our approach to open world PvP. It was like, hey, okay, essentially go commit suicide over in enemy territory back in the back part of it, like like inside the inn. Go as far as you can get inside of the inn, right? And you're naturally gonna draw the guards and everything else like that, and but you're gonna die there. And so the whole corpse run thing, you're invulnerable while you're still technically dead. So you can hang out there dead and watch what's going on in your enemy camp, or like what we did a lot is we raided Goldshire a lot. Um, you could just sit there in the inn and feed back information to everybody on your team, doing the rogue's job, if you will. But in World of Warcraft, well, it makes it like where you can it makes it where you can do it from death, and then just resurrect yourself when you have an opportunity if your team's winning. Oh, those were good days. Yeah, I'm not sure I can actually kill this dude by myself because, like I said, I'm so rusty. I actually need to kind of go get my rotation back, which to me is a perfect time to switch and play around with some other characters. Maybe take you guys to end game. Oh, look, my helmet's back. Somehow her hair just totally vanishes. All it took was death to put a helmet back on. Anyway, yeah, I think I need to go like look at my rotation more closely before I come back with her and try to take this mob on because I'll just sit here and die over and over, and that's kind of pointless. I'm tempted to take one more shot at it though too. He's level 33. I'm level 33. It's definitely my technique. It's been a while. So let's think. Who should I load on with? The thing is, when I go to end game, oh man, it's gonna be right there in my face. Like, yeah, it's gonna be right there in my face. Like, hey, you know, go work on your house. I don't want to work on my house. And yes, I have the option to ignore it, but it's like the way they throw it all at you, it's kind of hard to do so, you know. But yeah, let's get switch characters. I mean, I could jump on my orc because I think I did do some building with him already. So I think the house is out of the way and I can go back to like doing what I do. And my main class is a warrior. And I play all three arms, fury. I can switch to all of them and tank. I can tank. I did. That's what I did for the majority of my time playing the game was tanking. I usually use the rogue when I wanted to run around and do a bit of solo play or when I was doing PvP. Um, I've only done like PvP with my mage once or twice on this account. On my other account, I had a friend named Red that I ran around with, and circumstances beyond my control took me away from being able to stay on that account. It was constantly being stalked and messed with by gold farmers, and they were constantly like trying to steal my account and stuff like that, and just kind of in general following me around. It was really annoying. And I'd gone through all the channels at Blizzard to try to deal with them, and it just didn't. It just didn't. It didn't happen. And then I did almost lose that account. And then I just finally kind of retired it. And it was sad when I retired it, but I kind of had to because I also lost internet for like 6 months. And so I just ended up retiring that account because I wasn't 100% sure when I was going to get back to WoW. And it was costing me money at the time I really didn't need. Like, I needed to be having everything to get through what I was going through. Um, Yeah, he's technically done all the houses. Talents have been reset due to changes in the talent tree. Okay. What did you change? It's very nice being back on my orc, because I do know his rotation. Well, that wasn't the key I intended to hit. That's a quest log. You have. Oh my god, I wish they wouldn't put so much clutter in my game. Like, I've been playing it long enough that I know this stuff now. Like, I don't need all of this extra stuff. And this crap is blocking my ability to, like. I know about my house. I've been to my house. I'm actually near my house right now. What is going on? There's some quest thing or something. Or I'm still doing it. I'm supposed to visit all these merchants selling local decor and all that. I don't want to do that. And you see by the little campfire thing on it, it's like a warband thing. If one does, it says it's important. Oh my god. Well, if it's important. Here I was. I said I didn't want to do the housing thing. I really don't want to do the housing thing. Dang it. I mean, I did finish War Within, but I want to go to there. I want to go to there. Let me guess. I got to go do some another world. Ooh, another world. See, I want to go there. Koresh. Yeah, I want to go to Koresh. I don't want to do the housing stuff. But apparently, I'm still stuck doing it. In your neighborhood, you live here. This allows you to receive credit for endeavor tasks inside the neighborhood. Oh my god. We've got this massive world, and they've got this whole quest thing that's about this in this specific area. This is just nah. This isn't my idea of like. But I mean, I have to get it out of the way. I guess I may as well just get this all over with, right? What is this? Endeavor's coffer. Oh, I see. So they're kind of doing it like the Great Vault thing. YOLO! I hope not. I hope I got something worthy. I bet I didn't. House XP. Oh my god, my house has XP. Y'all, I can level up my house. They've decided to put another level cap on the characters now. This time, instead of the characters like getting overblown in level, apparently they're going to try to turn our energy towards upgrading our house. Now we can level up our house. Oh, yay. What in the world? Ooh, berries. I'm sorry to be a dork, but oh my god, my inventory's always full. Y'all, I'm annoyed with myself right now. That's just, I'm tired of that. I don't even know if I can sell stuff. Bag space is the voodoo in this game. I tell you what, it is a bitch. No, 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 no. That's my Koresh stuff. Dude, I have stuff that I need to have. Oh, there we go. There's some stuff I can sell. Okay, okay. You got the best deals anywhere. Oh, I love me some goblins. That's who I should have got on. That's who I should have got on was my goblin. I don't even know. Yeah, I have showed her off before. I have shown her off before. Let's make some room in here, shall we? Egg. Oh, egg of unknown contents. I know what that's about. Radiant echoes. I don't even know if that's still going on. Mmm. Let's see. Food, torches. What is this? Particularly bright light bulb. You are particularly brilliant if used in undermine. Oh my god, that's part of all that. Yeah, it's been a while. I just have so much stuff in here. That was a good cleaver. I really liked that weapon. Anyway, time for it to go. Yeah, I should get a lot more like room out of this. Oh, I kind of don't like giving up my rings. I'm a little bit that way. I like to keep my jewelry from the game. That my bank is mostly filled with that. I have to admit that. Now I gotta keep. You gotta keep your trinkets. Actually, it's a good idea to keep your trinkets, even if they're low. Sometimes they'll have an effect that just totally makes it worth it. And yeah, the other problem I have is that like in my with my bags and everything is my addiction to fishing. So half my bag is filled with like, yeah, I'll admit it, fishing stuff and yeah, trinkets. Some of them I have down in my hotkey because they're, out of combat. You can switch gear that fits the setting of what you're kind of going after. I mean, I had this thing from Pandaria that I kept all the way through an additional expansion where it threw bananas at people and slowed them down or some stuff like that. I don't remember exactly what it did. Um, but yeah, it can happen that way where a trinket's good for a long, long time. Like it's because it's what it specifically does. They just hit a home run when it comes to that. Yeah, like I said, I'm really like, I don't like the idea of gearing up any of my jewelry. Radiant recruits. I don't even want that. I'm not all about all that. Maybe I need it somewhere, and if I do, I'll go buy another one. Now I gotta keep the shield. Tokens of merit. I've got all these currencies. Inside my bag still. What is that? Raise your critical strike. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's a nice buff. I think I've mostly sold what I can sell. Oh no, there we go. I can get rid of those. Get rid of those. Rid of those. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. I'll get rid of that. Oath Sworn Cloak of Battle. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. Just suck it up and do it. That one's not even sellable. Get rid of that. No, I don't want to get rid of that. That's another trinket. I don't want to get rid of the trinkets. I think I've done it. I think I've cleared up my bags pretty good. See if they still complain about me like dismounting and leaving them here. I didn't really clean up my bags that much. But usually, if you abandon, once you dismount this tundra, they bitch about where you leave them. Because usually you do leave them in bad places. Look, neither one of them complained. So I guess the neighborhood actually, they even got down to these minor little things, like being in the neighborhood makes them not cranky. That's interesting. I can't believe I'm an orc and I'm running around picking berries in my neighborhood. Oh, I showed him off lately. Yeah, he's pretty cool looking. And yeah, if that stupid tutorial thing wasn't blocking my like thing, I could get to my other stuff. Ah, it's my blacksmithing. I can't get to what's underneath it because it's blocking it. Oh, I think I remember. Talents is in, right? Yeah, I remembered it. I remembered it. I remember my short key. Let's see. Oh, dang, I got 11 points? What? Okay, this is not making sense. Said I had new talent points to spend, but I don't see, like, spend 3 more points to unlock this row. Okay, well, I think I've spent the points. So that's where I'm kind of like, what? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. The ones with zeros just aren't open. Run at high speed toward a target. Oh, I like that. I'm sorry, but I like that. I don't do this. The intervene. I don't really do it unless I PvP a lot. But right now I'm not. I'm running around in the PvE world, so it makes sense to just take care of that. Yeah, it's hard not to turn down something that gives an increase to haste, you know? Yeah, I'm still rolling with the Colossus build because I actually like the build. I think it's a good build. I like how it feels when I play it. And I still remember, oh, I remember what the rotation was before they changed all our rotations and nerfed things, and they made some adjustments. I'm aware of that from just hearing it in the news. Because even though I couldn't play because I was too busy building and doing stuff, I would listen to like podcasts and things that were about what was going on in the world and stuff. So I could at least still kind of have some knowledge coming back to the game. I wouldn't be completely blind, I guess. What is this? I suppose this is stuff I gotta read. Like a community bulletin board? Yeah. Let me open that real quick. And I think I might go get something to drink. Oh, okay, I see. It tells me who lives in my neighborhood and whether they're online. So, like, if there's something I don't know, or if I want to go over and check it out and see how it operates as far as like going in to visit their place and them coming in to visit mine, and getting tips about things I don't know because we have a reputation as a somewhat toxic environment of the game. But I mean, my experience is it's not really true. Like, if you're in like trade chat and you're in the general chat channel where they can't see your character and they can't see you, it's kind of a similar thing that we all have going on where we're all willing to be assholes behind our keyboards, but would not necessarily be willing to be assholes in real life. I'm here to tell you right now, the people that know me, oh boy, they know that I am exactly like what I am behind the keyboard. I don't go out of my way to be an asshole, but I ain't afraid to either. If you got it coming, you got it coming. So, I mean, yeah, I am like the old school World of Warcraft player. And the irony to me is sitting here playing this orc is there is totally a video by Nixium about what your World of Warcraft race says about you in real life as a person. Oh my. So apparently, I should have a weight bench. Check. I should like to work out. Check. I should like sports. Check. And I still, I do kung fu on Sunday. So yeah, I'm still pretty active where I can be. The studio makes it challenging, and that's why I have that. And the whole workout's just part of my like getting started routine. So I like to work out when I wake up, you know, um, and get my day started by getting my body warmed up. With some exercise, and it's not always necessarily weightlifting. Sometimes it's I play my drums and get some aerobic out of that, or I'll even dance added to the playing drums to kind of get some aerobic activity, so that I'm always staying toned. Because I'm not like over here like bodybuilder chick. I don't look anything like. I don't even look like I work out. I mean, I'm not large physically. I guess that's the polite way of putting it. I'm not overweight. I'm right in line with what I should be. Now I know, like, my family, I got one of those kind of families where almost all of them, their way of showing affection to each other and to me is the first thing that comes out of their mouths is, "You need to eat. Are you eating?" So we're definitely one of those. Food's like very much on everybody's brain. I'm going to step away for just a moment so I can get something to drink, y'all. It won't take me just a second. Be right back, though, okay? Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back at it now. Um, Yeah, I'm not real excited about carrying on the housing thing. I didn't really want to do that on the stream, you know? I just wanted to actually just go around the world and play it. And but I did want to show like what the current world is kind of looking like, and it's kind of failing a little. I would really rather just knock all this housing stuff out off stream, but I want to play I want to play my orc. It's my favorite character. And while I was doing it, I remembered something. Um, I have that Mangar orc who's not very high level, so it'll take you back into the early game. I think actually all the way back to vanilla. I can't. I have to level him up, and I don't know what level I have him. Um, but that it actually might be a lot of fun that way. I could just literally roam around the world, and I'd be playing the character at a lower level, and it can kind of show you the early part of the World of Warcraft world, which I'm pretty sure they probably don't want me to do because they're trying to revive the old world. I would be curious to see like how much of the old world and the old world quests are still intact while they're doing this. Like Silvermoon is pretty important in vanilla, or not in vanilla, in Burning Crusade, and if I'm at that level, um, it could be interesting because I need to be there to do a lot of stuff. So I mean, so it would be curious. I don't know if in that sense I'd be able to get a sneak preview of what it's gonna look like, but yo, I think I'm about to switch to my orc, yo, for reals. Yeah, for reals. I think I'm feeling like I might switch to my Mangar orc for reals. The common, huh? Razorwing Shores. I like that though. Yeah, let me just switch to one that's not tangled up in the in-game. You know, I'll get the housing thing done off stream so that I can free up my main character, my one that's max level. Well, actually, like I said, I have a couple that are max level. If I can get some of this stuff that's not that interesting to me kind of out of my quest queue but I still want to get my stuff if that makes sense. I don't want to not miss out on all the stuff the housing thing has. It's just not like my favorite thing to stream, and I don't necessarily think it's like very interesting to watch either. So, you know, I'm going to switch to a character that's an orc that lets me like really play in the world like I like to play in the world. So I'll be right back with that character. It should just take a minute. Yeah, I found him, and yeah, he's not particularly high level. It's pretty cool though. That's my Mangar orc. Yeah, there I am again playing my orc. I have a goblin priest and a goblin mage. Um, I have some trolls and some undead, but like I said, I really fell out of enjoyment of the I just really lost my enjoyment for the storyline. I'm technically in the very beginning. I'm like literally in the very beginning. So like, oh, see, even this has got the housing thing all over my butt. Yeah, I'm not interested in the housing thing. So this is when the character's really primitive, y'all. Like real primitive. Heck, I only have one. I only have one like yeah, I only have one skill at this point for that matter. I have no quests. This is our starting home as orcs in the whole world from like the very beginning. Cause yeah, like he's what? Dude, he's a level 1 warrior. That's kind of cool because like how I had mentioned earlier about what would be the ultimate would be going all the way back to the beginning and taking a character through the world that way. Or taking him through that way and doing streams with him that way. I'll even read the quest things. Another one of Kalduk's recruits. A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in if this is the best the Horde can produce. No matter. See, that's what I miss about old WoW. Like, this right here is the contrast that you could really see. When you're at endgame, you're a champion, you're a hero, you're the savior and center of the entire world. Back when you started this game, and yeah, back in vanilla, this was really the attitude, the approach that they took to it. You were a random stranger who was volunteering to be a part of whatever. Like in this case, I'm a little bit above a peon, but according to this orc, not by much. I ain't earned nothing. I'm nobody, and it's right there in the writing and the quests. And like he's literally saying, a sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in if this is the best the horde can produce. In other words, I'm shit right now. I'm level 1 and I don't have any reason to see myself as anything other than shit till I've earned it. I like that. I miss that quality to the game in game. Yeah, I've accomplished a lot and all of that, but I'm in real life. I don't need people to acknowledge it. If that makes sense. I don't care if other people acknowledge the things I do or don't. I mean, if they do, that's really cool. And I try to reciprocate and be cool with people. But it's not the center of my universe, and I don't need anybody's approval for who I am, how I am, or what I do, or how I do it. Really, unless like say maybe my job requires me to, then yeah, I'm gonna like conform. But and try to do the best I can for the people I work for and work with, but not like I'm not gonna be nerve stapled either. He ain't wasting no time. He's in a hurry. See, that's the other difference. We weren't really all like in such a hurry. That's the best way I could explain it. Um, WoW actually, when it first came out, was intended to be a casual version of an MMO because what was out as MMOs at the time were definitely not taken casually. It was everybody was really driven, really pushing like the limits and stuff. And they were more difficult. And so this one, came out to kind of be a little more convenient, a little more casual, fun story, and the players naturally, you know, molded the world to their play style, and the play style during, in the early game was definitely pushing it, being the best you could possibly be, all that kind of stuff. Ooh, mysterious side. Oh, look at him. He gets the 30 slot bag early when I actually don't have any room, don't have any bags. Now I gotta admit that's kind of cool. That's a real contrast because initially when you're playing, you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, okay, insta upgrade to my weapon. How nice. Yeah, you don't like instantly get bags. It used to be a booger. Heck yeah, I'm gonna take this other bag. See, that's what I'm saying. You didn't used to. Why are they so little? Oh, that's gonna irritate me. Hold on. I don't want to go to my house. There's the information about my house. I haven't even picked one for this dude yet. Rognar's house. Oh, we all share a house? Hmm. Room placement budget. I don't even understand it yet. Like I said, I need to go do some research on it myself. There's a lot of things and ways I approach a game where I just go in cold and just do it because I like to figure things out. And there's some things that, especially stuff I'm not into. I'm not into it. I don't really want to grind through it. I'm more willing to just take the information from others. And that's just another part of kind of where our, like, how our world got turned into a world of convenience, where maybe, yeah, there's probably too much convenience now. Um, nothing, but that's nature. That's human nature. I mean, I don't think that the convenience they put in, I don't think the convenience is wrong at all. I mean, I still remember that underneath this, it was supposed to be a little softer, more casual than your typical MMOs. Ooh. So I wonder how that boar that's been kept in this pen managed to get like a gem caught in it. These dudes get around, eh? I need to put my auto loot on real quick. Hold on, y'all. Oh, wrong one. Not add-on options. Sorry. Like I said, I'm definitely rusty. Auto loot all day. Let me make sure my camera's locked. Only when moving. No, wanna never adjust camera. I know that sounds weird, but it's actually a good setting. You'll see what I mean. Work, work. I love the minions. See, it just stays at his back all the time and doesn't get twisted. And it's just in general better for your movement. And I don't think I have him, like, yeah, I don't have his keys bound, so he's still on like the old school strafing and stuff, which is not in the ideal. Their basic one is not in the ideal location. Yeah, and so it's, yeah. Oh no, I do have the hotkeys in place. Yeah, like I said, that's fine. Or I mean, I do have my binds, so yeah, there's my bind. Because it's actually a thing in the game. Like the best way to like actually move your character is not like a lot of people think like WSD kind of, WASD. You definitely want to unbind those. You want to use strife. The way I set up is I don't even have turn left, turn right. I just use strife, and I do forward and back. So I'll do forward and back, right? And I'll strafe and strafe because actually that's a good like thing if you fight other players and you end up getting pursued. It gives you the ability to like run, but keeping them in front of you. Strafing does. See, I can keep the target in front of me, but still be running away from them. When you need to run, and so it's just better for your maneuvering. But I am still using my mouse to move my camera, like move my character, like as far as this is what I mean. Turn left, turn right. Well, if I use my mouse, I don't need to. But I still have my finger on the walk keys. So I don't, see, I stop when I take my fingers off the keys, but I can move my camera around and my character like that. So it's kind of how, like, the controls really are best on it. And yeah, I have him set up where he only strafes and all of that. So, because yeah, it's pointless to have turn left, turn right. You could just do it with holding your right mouse down. All right, keep putting that gear on as I get it. Warriors gauntlets. I still feel a little gypped on them bags. They sure look small to me. It says it's a 30 slot bag. Does that look like 30 slots to y'all? It don't to me, but it might be, and I'm used to having characters that have bags that fill up the whole screen. I've got a my enchanter. My enchanter has Paris Pilton's gargantuous bag and things like that, and I have I have really big bags, and she makes them. So like I always have the like best level ones. Oh yeah, now we get to go kill some like alliance. See again, like early game was definitely faction based, and I enjoy that. I don't really believe in a world of duality, but what I do know is like whether I believe it or not, the majority of people do, and it's unfortunate, and that gets into why I promote alchemy so much. But a realistic world, it's a dualistic world. And so if you take away the faction side, you're removing a certain realistic component. Um, Even in peace, there are adversaries. Just means they're not killing each other. That's all. Doesn't mean they're not out there trying to fuck each other over. They are, you know. So I like my game to have factions because I like it to have that immersive quality to it. And its name is Warcraft, so we should be warcrafting, crafting to war and war to craft, and being good at fighting the enemy. Killing alliance. Yeah, that's what the game's about, y'all. I'm such a low level, letting a lot of auto attack do the work makes a lot of sense. Which one to go for next? Work, work. No rogues in this territory. Thank you. I don't even need to kill him. I just want to kill him. One of the other alternative methods, people that didn't like questing. Me, I don't mind questing because it actually like kind of keeps you tuned into the story. It's kind of immersive. You're a hero there to quest and be a sellsword and all that kind of stuff, right? So I don't mind the questing aspect of it, but a lot of people didn't really want to do the questing or they'd already done it and they were on their second playthrough, and I can even admit to doing this. I mean, one of the things that like became common, it was just to go around and fight mobs randomly to level up. Um, and you could take that as an alternative leveling path. And I remember in some of my early guild days, we'd get like big group of us together, about usually a dungeon, a little bit more than a dungeon size, so we'd have some rotation. About seven, eight of us in a big group, all that had it all decided. Hey, it's time to make another character max when others are max. There's nothing going on in the game. Let's make different style characters. Let's play different roles, and we'd go in a mass group and we just run around in this mass group just aggroing a bunch of stuff at once, pulling everything we could and killing it in a big group. And in grouping like that, you kind of got XP pretty fast. Um, looks like looks like I might have to like go ahead and bring this stream down to an end and come back in about an hour and put up another one. Because yeah, I think I'm toasting my encoding system by running so long. I've been running this for an hour and 45 minutes. Kind of a long stream. Haven't done a long one like this in a long time. So, and there's some things I got to do here. Um, so I'll catch you guys in about an hour or so, hour or two, and I'll be back on and probably do one more. And give me a chance to watch the quality of this one and learn some and do better. I hope everybody's having an awesome night. Um, I hope that your Sunday is chilled and the weather's warm and everybody's like just chilled and having a happy day. Because, yeah, we have reasons to be happy. The weather's getting warmer, and that's always, to me, like an awesome thing. I prefer that time of year. All right, if I don't get back on because I get caught up in work, I will see y'all tomorrow for another stream, um, maybe early in the morning. Okay, night, y'all. You know what? I should wave to y'all. That would be a cool thing to do, huh? I should wave to y'all. Give you a good look at Gora. He's my latest orc, and he's a Mangar orc. And yeah, let me wave to y'all and say goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Speedy signing out. Y'all have a great night.